It don't show. It don't say. Alright. Hopefully y'all can hear me. Shabbat Shalom to everybody. My internet connection is not what it needs to be for me to be on live right now, so I just got to make a video. So I know it kind of sucks because I wanted to be live just so I could, chop it up with y'all and respond to comments and see what y'all talking about like in real time, but I guess it just ain't that time yet. So when I get better connection, then I'll do that. But in the meantime, I'll just give you a little snippet on what the focus is. All right. Now, here's the real skinny of it. You know what? Here's the bottom line of it. We ain't been in the truth our whole life. Period. We haven't been following the laws, statutes, and commandments our whole existence. Now, if you have, more power to you, all praises. But for most of us, we only been in the truth for some years. Some of us even months. Now, you be in the truth for like 2 years. You be in the truth for like 5 years. You might even been in the truth for 10 years. Does that make you justified that you can judge somebody who is not in the truth? When you see people who used to do things that you, or people who do things that you used to do, people that, you feel what I'm saying, call on names that you know is wrong, names that you used to call on, you know what I'm saying, do you get into it with them people or do you build with them people? Because that's the bottom line of it all. We need to have patience with each other the same way we want the Father to have patience with us. We need to show love to each other the same way we want the Father to show love to us. We need to start showing forgiveness to one another the same way we want the Father to show forgiveness to us. It's a very simple message, but for some reason a lot of people is so complex and complicated. You know what I'm saying? It's I guess it's not as simple as it seems. It's easier said than done, true. That's true. You feel what I'm saying? But the overall mission should still be the same. Now, the reason why it's called the focus is because it's like, what do you choose to focus on? You feel what I'm saying? Where do you put your energy into? You can focus on other people. You can focus on what you have going on. You can focus on what the Most High told you to do, or you can focus on social media. You can focus on negative stuff. You feel what I'm saying? It's all about the focus. And we need to be focused on doing the work. We need to be focused on waking people up. We need to be focused on the gospel. We need to be focused on the mission to the four corners. You feel what I'm saying? That's what we need to be focused on. There's plenty of scriptures that support this, man, but since we only got a little bit of time, I ain't gonna do the whole lesson. I'm just talking to y'all right now. You know what I'm saying? If you want some scriptures to read, look up when Hamashiach, I'm pretty sure it was in Matthew, when the Pharisees was looking at him and they said, man, why he over there sitting with the sinners and the publicans? And Hamashiach actually addressed him when he heard it. He said, a physician don't need to go to people who are already well. I need to go to the ones that are sick and who don't have the medicine. You feel what I'm saying? So remember these things. Read Colossians chapter 3, 1 Thessalonians chapter 3 and chapter 4 and chapter 5. You feel what I'm saying? Like, all of these books are really good just to bring you back to the focus. You feel what I'm saying? Be peaceable with your brother. Speak love with your brothers and sisters. Be patient with your brothers and sisters. You feel what I'm saying? Let's not be like the heathens and the Gentiles. You feel what I'm saying? Acting out of our lust and out of our out of our own feelings of maliciousness. You feel what I'm saying? Let's not render evil for evil, because that's not righteous. You feel what I'm saying? Let everything that comes out of our mouth be of pure peace. You feel what I'm saying? Straight from the Most High. You know what I'm saying? That's the stuff that we need to be focused on. That's the next level. That's the real focus. You feel what I'm saying? It just cracks me up that somebody can come into the truth, or you might hear somebody about speaking truth, and instead of you focusing on that person speaking truth, you focus on the things that he got wrong. So if I come to you and say, hey brother, I just found out I'm a Hebrew Israelite, I'm trying to follow these laws, statutes, and commandments and get my life right. You say all praises, but you ain't looking the part. Where your beard at? Ahch, where your fringes at? You calling on the wrong name. You ain't doing this right. You ain't doing that right. Dang, is that where your focus is? Is that where your focus is? You feel what I'm saying? Are you going to focus on the fact that I just told you I just came in the truth and I'm trying to get right and follow these LSCs? Are you going to focus on the negative stuff that I ain't got right yet? As if you got it all right yourself. As if you so perfect and holy and upright. As if Isaiah 64 didn't say that you was a filthy rag. You feel me? That's what killed me about us, man. You feel what I'm saying? Let these people do what the Most High called them to do. Let the Most High do his work in people that he called them to do. You feel what I'm saying? You want another precept? Read Corinthians 12. It talks about the body. Different administrations, but the same spirit worketh all gifts. You feel what I'm saying? Different offices to be held, but the same Most High controls it all. So just because we have different administrations, different offices, different camps, different doctrines, it's the same spirit that worketh it all. Now, if you know that your stuff is straight full of wickedness, you know that ain't come from the Most High. So you can't say that came from the same spirit. So you got to check yourself to a certain extent, man. You really got to check yourself first. You feel what I'm saying? And then once you get your foolishness out the way, your own lust, your own lies, your own hypocrisy, your own insecurities, you feel what I'm saying? See, these are the things that we have to address about ourselves before we can even go stand on the corner and try to talk to somebody. How can I tell you to get right when I'm filthy as a mug myself? I'm dirty. You feel me? I'm a hypocrite like a mug. I'm going to go stand on the corner. Hey, y'all need to wake up, even though I got some sleep activities too. You feel what I'm saying? Now, in the meantime, while I'm working on myself, I tell y'all, hey, man, y'all should be working on y'allself too, man, because Hamashiach coming. Period. Everybody talking about the war. Everybody want to talk about Russia. Oh, Trump just dropped bombs. Did y'all hear the new Kendrick album? Kendrick said he an Israelite. And some people praise the Most High, some people judging the brother for it. It's like, where is your focus at? Where is your focus at? Hamashiach already told you it's going to be wars and rumors of wars. Make sure that you ain't worried about none of these things, because they all have to happen. Everything must come to fulfillment. Prophecies have to be fulfilled. Wars have to happen. But like he said, even these things are not yet the end. So it still ain't all the way the end. I'm listening to Kendrick album last night. I said, oh man, this is it now, baby. The sky about to crack. This is it, man. This gospel going out to the four corners, man. Kendrick got a single out that got over 50 million views right now. And all them people is listening to his album too. And on his album, he talking about keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, and us being Israel and coming back to the law. Coming back to these LSCs. You feel me? It ain't just that one song where he like, I'm an Israelite. I ain't black no more. It's more than that. I mean, he said that too. He said that too. But it's more than that on the album. Like, it's just, I mean, it's a lot. But you know what I'm saying? That's neither here nor there. The main point is that if I seen that, brother, I'm going to say praise the Most High for your awakening. I'm not about to come to you and be like, hey, brother, yeah, I know you said you was an Israelite, but you ain't got on no fringes, though, so you kind of off. And I seen you made that song, that's the wrong name, bro. You calling on the wrong name, bro. Nah, man, I'm going to build with that dude. I'm going to build with that man. You feel me? And say, hey, bro, praise the Most High, man. He woke you up. He woke me up the same way, dog. We've been out here doing music, trying to tell people that they was Israel for I don't know how many years now. You feel what I'm saying? I praise the Most High that he woke you up and put on your heart to do the same thing. You feel me? That's what's supposed to happen. That's what the awakening is. You feel what I'm saying? It just cracks me up how somebody can wake up and then they come in the truth and they think that they the only ones with the knowledge. You think you the only one with the light. You think you the only one that got the understanding. Joel said he was going to pour out the Spirit on sons, daughters, young men, old men. Everybody was going to dream dreams and prophesy and see visions. But you think you the only one, though. And then not only that, you think that your doctrine is so A1 that when everybody come in the truth, they should listen to you and only you. It's another precept. He said, when y'all prophesying, you let that man say something and everybody listen, and then the next person say something and everybody listen. That way we all get edified off of what the Spirit said to everybody. It's not just one person. You feel what I'm saying? So if the Spirit came and told you something last night, I'm going to hear what you said because it might be something for me. The Spirit came and told me something last night. You should hear what I said because it might be something for you. And that's how we really listen to each other. That's how a body operates. Not like, nah, brother, you off. If you don't see it my way, slide. That's pride. That's vain. That's vanity, man. Check all that. But anyway, sure would have liked to go live, man, but I'ma just spend this time with the fam, man. I love all y'all. You know what I'm saying? Shabbat Shalom. Keep these LSCs real, Judah. Heal the land. You feel what I'm saying? And remember what your focus is. Remember what your focus is, man. You can choose to focus on the negative. You can choose to focus on your glass being half empty. Or you can focus on the positive, and you can focus on your glass being half full. Simple. It's simple, man. So, and not only that, praise the Most High for simplicity, because there's precepts that says wisdom dwells with the lowly. Wisdom dwells with the lowly. The simple mind finds wisdom, not the cup that's already full and think he know everything. You can't fill up a cup that think it's already full. Wisdom dwells with the lowly. You feel what I'm saying? So remember these things when you be getting on your high horse and getting all puffed up and you feel like the Most High told you to get puffed up. Check yourself, man. We all got at least 2 to 3 voices that we hear inside our head. One from the Most High, one from the enemy, and one that we have to, it's us. We got the spirit of the Most High, we got the spirit of the world, and we have our own soul. Spirit of the Most High tell you to do right. Spirit of the world tell you do what you want to do. And your soul got to make the decision of who you going to listen to. Stop entertaining the wrong voice. Stop focusing on the wrong voice and listen to the one that's telling you to do right. And you know it's telling you to do right because most of the times when they tell you to do right, that's the stuff that you don't want to do. Once one voice said, man, go over there and tell that brother the truth and shake his hand and embrace him like he your brother. The other voice said, man, go over there and still off on that nigga for trying you like that. Now, which one you gonna listen to? The one that said embrace him as a brother, or the one that said still off on him? You know it's kind of obvious because the Most High wouldn't have told you to still off on somebody. You feel what I'm saying? And you be like, I don't want to embrace him as a brother, man. I ain't no soft, you feel me? I ain't doing this, I ain't doing that. That's the hard one. That's the one that you didn't want to do, but that's the one that sound about right. To go and get that brother the truth, shake his hand and embrace him as a brother, embrace him as a sister. You feel what I'm saying? That's what we supposed to be doing. And that's the one that don't nobody want to listen to. But that's the one we should focus on. So, in an open and shut case, in a nutshell, that's the focus. All right. I probably won't be back next week, but Most High willing, I'll be back. All right. Remember the focus. Even though we have division, don't forget the mission. Even though there is division, don't forget the mission. Is the mission to come and talk about stuff Israel amongst Israel, comparing ourselves amongst ourselves? Is that what the gospel is? Or is the mission going to the non-believers, the unknown, the ones that are still asleep, not preaching to the choir, going to the ones who don't have the physician, the ones that are not well, the ones that need this medicine? That's what the focus is. All right. Much love to y'all. All love, ahab, peace, shalom, ahab wa shalom to you all. Shabbat shalom. All praises to the Most High through His Son and the Holy Spirit of wisdom. And if you know me, you know who I'm talking about. Triple E. All right. Shalom, y'all.